And we're going to get right back into it here. We'll take a look at those goals here, though, quickly once again before we start the period. All started off by the Canucks. Big shot there from the point. Was able to find the back of the net there was Fuchs. And then just seconds later, from Gilmore to Frittenberg, who you said were the two players to watch out for on this team. A nice little cross-ass play. Frittenberg with the easy tap in there. Those are the two players you said to watch out for, and they delivered in a big way, getting that big goal there.
Yeah, really good play, back and forth, nice passing.
So now we go back. So you get the long change now. Should be more interesting here. Here come the Canadiens here. Canucks trying to pick it up. Canadiens here with this bit of a stretch pass, trying to find the captain there of Maxwell. Maxwell down the left wing side. Gets tipped off the puck by the Canucks. A little bit of a trip up there, no call on the play. Canadiens have it at center. Sends it back into their own zone. And here comes number 7. Here comes Armstrong. Gets it deep down in the right wing side. Canucks with the shot on the point. Lugos finds wide there. Here comes Bush, who's had a lot of chances, but ain't been able to bury any of them. But he's had his chances. Bush down low. Behind the net, centering, no one there. It's going to come all the way out. Is unable to keep it in there was number 8, Zanarchy. Here come the Canadiens here with a bit of a rush. Got to worry about the man down low. Unable to make that pass, though. Maybe too many Canucks in the way. Turnover there. Big shot. And a save
Great
there
save
by Paul Swire.
Yeah, good shot from the point, keeping it in. Right on the crest there, Swire made a great save to stop that play for a bit and allow the line change.
Yeah, that was a key turnover there for the Canucks. As Blair Breen almost buried that one, but a good save by Paul Swire. So 15:48 left to go here in the second of two periods here. Sent around the rim. Here are the Canucks. We have a 1-1 game. Down the right wing side. Sent around. Behind the net here. Canadiens have the puck. Up to number 9. Doohan. Doohan sends it down the right wing side. Big shot there. Goes over the net. Paul Swire doesn't have to make that save.
No, they moved the puck well. They got in the neutral zone, and that one opportunity over on the right wing was wide open, brought it in, took a shot. Fortunately, too high.
Yeah, big chance there by the Canadiens, but unfortunately put the shot a little too high here. And all the way down are the Canucks, as they'll send it all the way down, and on the race for that is James Patrick. Patrick now will grab the puck, go off the boards for a bit of a stretch pass. Oh, intercepted there, but Canadiens do get it back quickly and able to get it down deep, which achieved the mission there, getting the puck in deep. Here comes Paget. Paget intercepted. Oh, it's sent in front. Swire just knocks it loose there. Behind the net now, the Canadiens trying to press once again. Canucks getting it out though, and back on the race are the Canadiens here, as Brown trying to get it down there, and the Canucks trying to pick it back up. Off the board, the stretch pass there is going for a line change here, so no icing on the play. Here comes Chris Brown, sends it around, up for Frittenberg. Frittenberg gets taken off the puck. Here come the Canadiens though, on the race though. At center, a bit of a give and go here between each teams. Canadiens pick up the puck in their own zone. Got to be careful for the turnover there. And they will get it out. And here come the Canadiens on a potential breakaway. But quickly back is Gulachar as he breaks up the play and takes a big hit there on Halliday. Halliday slow to get up, but big play there by Gulachar to make that play.
Yeah, he caught up to him back there, got down the puck on his stick there, and unfortunately the collision resulted in all the way going down. Now you see that
there's good sportsmanship. Even though he took him down hard, he's like, made sure he was okay. I like to see that, but big hit there by Gutschler, and that's, I know sometimes even that's your friend. Like you said, when it comes down to the bragging rights, you want to win this game. So
absolutely, absolutely, and they're playing hard.
Friendship,
they're playing
right?
hard, yep. But go over, tap them on, apologize, and we get the game going again.
There you go. So 13:58 left to go in the second period here. Picked up by Barr. Barr takes a little bit of a tumble on his own there. picked up by the Canucks. Here comes the race for Bush, who's been all over the puck, trying to bury one here today. Maybe he can get the game-winning goal, as he's had 3 or 4 good chances, but unable to. He's missed, unfortunately, fanned on the shot. Here come the Canadiens, though, in their own zone. Nice pass off the boards, try to get it in deep without taking the icing there. Here comes Fuchs. Fuchs, down low, back around. Here come the Canucks, up with some speed here. Down the left wing side. Bush, trying to center it, trying to fight off a man here. In the boards, Canucks trying to keep it in. Get it back to the point. Shot from the point. The save by Jeff Thompson is able to find it there.
Yeah, Jeff seemed to be able to see that going through there, had his glove ready and waiting to grab that puck.
And that was Dave Zanarkey with the shot from the point there, which 13:05 here on your TV, Halton. And you'll see the shot from the point there, and good save there, of course, by Jeff Thompson. Face-off won by the Canucks. Shot through traffic, and he makes the save.
Wow, great save, great save. Nice movement of the puck there at the point, take the opportunity. Again, the goalies are phenomenal today, standing up, doing well.
Well, that was a more difficult, so there was a lot of traffic in front of Jeff. I'm surprised he saw that the whole way, because I couldn't even see it going through.
Well, they have a sixth sense about that.
There you go. Canucks pick it up. Canadiens turn over the puck, so they'll go up the ice quickly, trying to hit their man there, and they'll go all the way down for an icing on the play with 12:41 left to go in the second. So here we are in the white finals. Score is 1-1 with 12:41 left to go here on the white finals here in the white division finals. Face off to the left. Face off won by the Canadiens, but it goes right to the goalie. So a big save there. So they'll redo the face off once again. And once they get it settled down, and Canadiens will win the face off, they send it around the rim. Big chance in, and they score!
Wow.
Big shot there by Greg White, the captain. It went off a body in front somewhere, and it went right past Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, it was a good shot right on net. Puck's on net, and obviously goalie didn't see where that was coming from.
It took a weird bounce off of something. We'll see here. It was a nice shot from the point. You saw the right from the rim there. Oh, it looks like it just went off his pad and in. I think it bounced off the inner of his pad there and just happened to go through the 5-hole there. So tough break there from Thompson, as he thought he had it, but puck just happened to hit him right on the inner pad there and kind of bounced back in the net. So big goal by the captain, Greg White, as the Canucks, who were the best team in the regular season, now have 12 minutes to try to hold off the Canadiens to win the white finals here. Can they do it? They got a 1-goal lead. They could try to make it 2 here. Centering there, which number 11 was lit. Behind the net, back to the point. Shot blocked. The Canadiens might have to start pressing here now.
A good battle there with Frittenberg and Paget. And they're back in.
Here comes Gilmore. He's ticking off. As pace is picking up a little bit here, as the Canadiens only have 11 minutes to try to tie this up here. At the point, Canucks get it out. The race is back down. Breen up through center. Canucks get it back in their own zone, bringing it down the left wing side. Pass is missed there, picked up by the Canadiens. Here come the races. Haley trying to find his man at the blue line does. Shot goes off the stick. Canadiens still have it though, as they try to shoot it on, but it gets blocked all the way down, and it will be an icing on the play.
Yeah, a couple of opportunities inside the zone there for the Canadiens, moving the puck, getting the puck to the point, and a shot. And just sort of left Vancouver with no choice but just to clear it all the way down and give them a chance to reset.
So 11:09 now. Dan, I have another question for you. In the BOHC, do they pull the goalie? Or?
If it works to the advantage, 100% they will. And in a game like this, I think we might see it if the score stays the same as where it is. They want to take the advantage.
Well, here come the Canucks here on the chance. Big shot goes wide there. Now, did they pull the goalie like a little bit earlier, or is it kind of the same as like you would see in other leagues?
I think it's the same. I think they'll give every opportunity down to the final minutes, and then they'll make a strategic move to get the goalie to the bench so they can get that extra skater on the ice and try and tie the game up if it's at this point.
And is that the captain that would make the decision of when to maybe tell the goalie to come to the benches? Is that his kind of role of the team?
Yeah, I think the captain and the two assistants probably already had that conversation at the beginning of the game on their own, and maybe with the team in the dressing room for the scenarios that might come up and the what ifs, and they'll make that call when they need to.
There you go. So 10:27 left to go in the second period. Canucks trying to stretch their lead. Big shot goes off the stick of Thompson, did not play, and the Canucks really trying to maybe try to put this game away here as they're really pressing for that 2-goal lead here.
I think they're looking for one more piece of insurance to make it a little bit easier on them.
For sure, that can always help. And big shot, fortunately, hits the roof. That goes out of place, so the faceoff will have to be redone there. And you can see the Canucks definitely starting to press here. Not late in the game, but it is starting to get to that point where you're almost kind of definitely more than halfway almost. So here through the period here. Shot goes all the way down here. The Canucks pick it up. Nice play down to the left wing side. Canucks send it all the way down around. Canadiens pick it up in their own zone. Intercepted there. Here come the Canucks. Once again, send it all the way back down. Oh, a trip there. That's going to be a penalty to the Canadiens. That's got to be a bad penalty too.
Yeah, that won't go well, especially when they're already down 1 goal. Give Vancouver the opportunity to get that extra goal and one more lead, bit of a lead there.
So unfortunately, the Canadiens take a huge penalty here, tripping penalty. So the Canucks have a huge opportunity to, like you said, Dan, try to kind of bury this game, see if they can maybe get that 2-goal lead to give them that insurance here. But we'll see. There's a lot of shorthanded opportunities as well, so you never know. So here we go. The Canadiens back round and behind the net. Canadiens shoot it down.
Clearing the puck, good.
Here comes Paul. Swire sends it around. And here comes, sends it all the way back down. Canadiens have to pick it up in their own zone as James Patrick has the puck. He'll send it around the rim, but Canucks pick it up. Unfortunately, shot on there gets blocked in front by the Canadiens. As you can see, a little more attention to detail defensively as they are trying to block a few more shots here. And it's offside.
He waited, just not long enough to get it across and get it back in the zone.
Maybe waited a little too long there, but 1:17 left to go here on the power play for the Canucks. 9:05 left to go here in the second period. The second of 2 periods here for the BOHC White Finals on your TV Alton. Canucks clear it down here, trying to create some chaos down low, but the Canadiens will pick it up, trying to get it to their man, and they will eventually get it out. Canadiens might have a short-handed chance if they can hurry here, but there's a lot of Canucks swarming here. However, a turnover here might do it, but unfortunately, Canucks do get it out all the way down, but not enough for icing, which helps out them a little bit. Blair Breen will send it around the rim. Tried to pick up, there was the Canadiens, but unfortunately, Canucks end up with the puck, and they'll try to do a little bit of a stretch pass there, but no icing, surprisingly. I'm not sure why that was not called, as he shot it from his own zone, but play resumes. So 31 seconds remaining. Canucks have the puck. Shot down the left wing side, all the way down there. Oh, no icing again.
No icing.
Mark thought that was going to be an icing there.
Yeah, he didn't even try. Didn't even move.
That's what they say. They say at every level, you got to play till the whistle, right?
That's right. Always assume that the game is still going.
There you go. So Canadiens will try to clear it up, but unfortunately not get out of play with 7:52. But so far, only 4 seconds left, but it looks like they might be able to kill out this penalty. So You wonder if we'll see another hitch play here coming out of the box, Dan.
Yeah, they did it earlier. They hit him just as he came out of the box. They managed to get it up to him. So
you can see they're kind of pointing down. I think they're even trying to be like, let's see if we can win the face-off, send it down because we got a guy deep. And 2 seconds left. Unfortunately, not going to benefit, but that was only a second. That might have benefited the Canadiens.
Yeah, they got it up there anyways.
It's just maybe 1 second too early, unfortunately. So McOstridge will have the puck, sending it up there for number 3, which is Alan Pauls. Pauls will send it up for Rhea. Rhea shoots. Big save by Thompson. Canadiens send it all the way down. It's going to be a nice thing on the play. 7:24 left to go in the period.
Yeah, the Canucks continue to take those shots, get them in there, and
yeah, big chance from the point there. Jeff Thompson makes a huge save in this game as we are definitely into the critical time now. You don't want to let in another goal if you're the Canadiens at this point of the game. And the Canucks just trying to keep them off so they can hoist the championship trophy. But the Canadiens still going to try to not make it easy for them here. But here we go, big chance. Oh, and he couldn't knock it loose. It was Michael Proctor who, if he could have knocked that loose, he might have had a breakaway going the other way there.
Yeah, Michael's a tall man and got a very long stick, so his reach is twice as long as everyone else to do stuff like that.
Unfortunately, it wasn't long enough there. But here we go, Canadiens pressing here. Below. In front, chance, and he whistles it wide. Was due in. He's probably going to regret that later on in the night because here come the Canucks on the breakaway. Lit, backhand shot. Thompson makes the save, rebound, and they bury it. As Brian Nelson might have just put this game away with 6:38 left to go.
Yeah, good move. He had a breakaway opportunity, tried to deke the goalie. Goalie made a great save, first save, and the rebound was left there for...
Tragedy on one side, happiness on one side. Poor Robin Dewan, he's going to be seeing that. He might be seeing that in the clubhouse when he's drinking his pop, saying, how did I miss it?
Yeah, from this angle, it looked like he had the hole open, that side of the net open, and just missed it.
And the Canucks come down and now able to go to a big chance here, and now up 3-1 late here in the game. The Canucks look like they have the victory, but the Canadiens have to throw it all to the wall now. You might have to pull the goalie maybe a little bit sooner than planned. If you want to try to come back here, tripped up on the play, no call. We'll see if the Canadiens maybe can muster up some late game heroics here, but Canucks might just try to play keep away. Who knows?
Yeah, it's at that point where they can't change their play too much because they're doing so well, but they got to definitely play a defensive game as well.
There you go. So here come the Canadiens trying to muster up some late game heroics with 5:54 left to go in the second final period. Canadiens at center, send it down, comes all the way back down, so that'll be a good change for the Canucks as they'll send out a fresh set of legs on the ice here.
Yeah, good dump, get that puck deep, all 5 on and off the ice.
But here come the Canadiens, not giving up. Down the right wing side, pass across, shot, couldn't get it on net. Swire able to get in the way of that one. Canucks send it all the way down, no icing on the play. Oh, just unfortunately too late. Mark McDonald trying to find the stretch pass, and that won't be a nice night either. Here come the Canucks, trying to clear the zone. Alan Pauls sends it down. On the race for it there is McOstridge. He'll beat it out, send it back around. Here come the Canadiens, going for those stretch passes. Only 4 minutes left to go here in the White Division Finals in the BOHC. Sends around, Canadiens offside, they can't touch it. Canucks can't have to wait, they do the smart play, make sure they all get off back offside there. Use the time to your advantage here.
Yeah, Vancouver seems to be getting the puck into the neutral zone and then dumping it deep, getting those changes, keeping the shifts nice and short, and making the Canadiens skate a little.
Well, that's definitely the strategy at this point in the game. You've got a 2-goal lead. It's a little bit more, you're a little bit more comfortable, right?
Yep.
Oh, Canucks trying to center up there, trying to look for one down low. And here come the Canadiens, just trying anything, trying to get those stretch passes, see if they can spring a breakaway. Quick shot there that Thompson had not a lot of time to react to, but was able to get quickly on. Oh, 4 minutes left to go. Can the Canadiens get something late here? Send down, no goalie pull as of yet, but we'll keep an eye on that as You never know. Canadiens might have to try. Shot from the point. Swire, rebound chance. It's in front. And Swire able to make a huge save with 3:52 remaining.
Yeah, big shot, left the rebound, and a big scramble in front of the net, but Swire got on top of that really quick.
Again, the Canadiens come close to putting it in, but Swire was able to track it down once again. And Swire has been the difference maker here as he's made some key saves for his team. Thompson's been good, but Swire's just been a little bit better in this game here today.
Yeah. We got an opportunity here.
Yeah, here come the Canucks late here in the hockey game, trying to maybe put the dagger in it here. Down low, Canadiens take the puck off. 3:34 left to go, sent down. Canucks get it to center. Canadiens trying to pick it up. Here they come again. Can they get onside? Here comes Doohan. Oh, unfortunately, the pass gets blocked. Gets sold all the way down, so they'll use the time to their advantage here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's another quick shift change.
Dropped off. Here comes James Patrick. Patrick down the left wing side. Patrick with speed. He's going to go for it. Patrick down the left wing. Shot. Goes around the net. Trying to find his Halliday. Halliday shoots. The shot's blocked. Canucks will clear it out. Get it past center. Canadiens now send it back in. Swire. Ooh, you kind of lost that one. Able to get it back, though, quickly as the Canucks trying to rim it around the rim here. Canadiens pick it up off a turnover. Trying to find something late here. Trying to get it back to the point. Shot through some traffic. Not able to get through as Canucks are trying to block the shot as it gets through. Big chance for the Canadiens. He whistles it high once again. Another key chance there by Frittenberg. Canadiens trying to keep it in. They are able to. Still no goalie pull yet as of yet. Canadiens time running out, trying to center it at the point. Shot goes wide. Canadiens throwing everything they can at the wall here, trying to see if they can keep it in. Unable to. It goes all the way down. No ice. Oh, there will be an icing on the play with 2:09 remaining. Now, you think the Canadiens pulled the goalie here or no?
I don't know. The way he's standing on the back of that net, it doesn't look like he's been told to move yet.
Canadiens trying to throw anything at the wall, see if it sticks, but unfortunately not able to find something sticky enough because Paul Swire has...
We're pulling the goalie.
Yeah, I thought so. Now, is it true they can use you get a 1 minute timeout, that's correct?
Yeah, that's correct, and it looks like the Canadiens are going to use it. They're going to strategize and see what they can do because the puck drop is definitely it's in the Vancouver zone, giving Canadiens a bit of an advantage here.
So we have a 2:09 left to go here in the BOHC White Finals on your TV, Halton. 3-1 Canucks over the Canadiens here, and Canadiens just trying to talk amongst themselves, see if they can drop something, as we will have an empty cage on one side, so it will be a 6-on-5 advantage for the Canadiens here with 2:09 remaining here in the hockey game. So Canadiens with the net empty, 2 minutes, try to tie up this game, try to get one, then try to work on the next one. See what happens. Face-offs won by the Canadiens. Trying to use some speed here. Down the right wing side, get it back. Canucks trying to send it around the rim, turn it over. It's in front. Big chance in front, can't get it through. Canucks ice it down. Will it find the net? Oh, goes off the post! And it's going to come down.
All the way down for an icing.
Oh, that's got to hurt. You think might have been able to put the dagger on, but just hits the post. A goalie's best friend coming out to bail him out when they needed him the most.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Canucks trying to clear it. Turnover by the Canadiens. Trying to find a shot through some traffic. Unfortunately, there was James Patrick, but the puck goes out of play. 1:46 remaining here.
Yeah, I think the Vancouver just needs to get the puck out of their zone in the last minute 40 seconds and keep the Canadiens at bay.
Oh, big chance there, goes wide. Canadiens pressuring 6-on-5 at the point. Shot. Can't get
we
through.
got a break and an
Canucks
empty net.
on the breakaway. Can they put the money in the dagger? And they will.
Do.
And there it is.
Yes.
The assistant captain, Tim Litt, will bury it for the Canucks. And that's game for the Vancouver Canucks, as they will be winning the BOHC White Division Finals. You can start to see, you can hear the crowd and you can see them on the bench excited as they know they're 1 minute, 29 seconds away from getting the final. But yeah, Just an easy tap in there for Mr. Tim Litt there.
Yeah, he picked up the puck in the right spot, no one on him, and he just made sure it was between the pipes.
There you go. So 4-1 Canucks now with a minute left to go. Canadiens definitely gave all they had there in the few remaining minutes, but Canucks just did what they had to do to make sure they could get this final White Division Finals here. And Canadiens played a good game, but unfortunately Paul Swire was a bit of a difference maker here in this hockey game here. As the Canucks now will just send it down with a minute left to go. Canadiens still not giving up. Got to give them credit. They're still pushing, but I think both teams know their fate at this point in the game now. But Canadiens are still giving it all they got.
Yeah.
You got to admire that passion.
Yeah, absolutely. They love to play the game, and they'll continue to play the game right to the end here in the last 40 seconds.
And you can never give up, right? Mark McDonald will get it down. But I mean, what a season there for the Canadiens. Regardless, they finished 4th in the division, but still made it to the finals. So that's something to definitely be proud of, 100%.
Absolutely, they did really well, and through the playoffs, played great games.
Yeah, both teams were actually 4-0-1 with a better record. So, shot comes up high. Good thing we have a little bit of netting to protect us there.
Yeah, we're up and out of the way, but the bench, they didn't have anything there.
But everything's okay. So 17.1 seconds. So the team that finishes first in the division, unfortunately second in the playoffs, but the team that was the best in the White Division looks like they're going to be bringing home the championship here. Send around. 10 seconds left. Canucks hold it in. Canadiens trying to center it, trying to get one goal late. 2-1, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, what a great game today. By both teams. Both played really hard. Goalies were outstanding. Officiating was great. Just an awesome game today for White Division.
So, Don, in your mind, who was the player in the game in your mind?
Oh, I would say Swire. I would say the goalie on the Canucks did a fantastic job down there.
And of course, here comes the age-old, never changes no matter what age group. The legendary handshake line where each team will now go and give each other a tap on the back and say good game. But the Canucks, who, like I said, were the best team, maybe not in the playoffs, but in the regular season, and just had a little bit more to give today as Paul Swire, I would say the MVP, just saved a few more shots than Thompson, but both teams played, in my very incredibly well.
Yeah, they did a great game. That first period was absolutely fabulous. Watching those guys work hard into the second, they were going all the way through. So great game for everybody. Definitely stick tap, hand clap for everybody.
And you see, like you talk about the brotherly love, right?
Yep.
They might hit each other on the ice, but after the game, it's all hugs and congratulations for each other. They're all good friends. So you can see everyone getting the refs getting a little bit of a high five as well. And
absolutely, we're all part of the organization, all here to have a lot of fun, and these guys play with each other. 50 games through each season, and you never know. Next year they might be on your team.
There you go. So here we go. The legendary, as we wrap up here, where the team takes the legendary photo. Thank you again, Don Bibby, for joining me on the broadcast. The final score here was 4-1 Canucks in the BOHC White Finals on your TV Hall.